Welcome back to my channel here at Tracy G. My name is Sammy. Today we're going to chart Bitfarm. Do I have some crazy news today? Because today JPMorgan announced they're willing to invest $1.5 trillion in the United States national security industries across defense, energy, AI, and quantum space. And Bitfarm is no different because they are now transitioning from Bitcoin mining to the AI data center space. And thus, we are showing or seeing huge amount of money pouring into this company. Why do I say that? Well, first things first, look what's happening after hours, post-market, folks. Let me show you something. Right now, as I speak, the company is up 7% post-market. This company is going to $10, and I'm going to explain why. I have a harmonic completion exactly at the 0.86 Fibonacci extension, exactly at $10.97. But the momentum on the charts right now is exactly doing the same thing as it were in 2020. Why? Well, look at the monthly candles here. Look at this. Huge momentum, up. We peaked at 10, and today in 2025, we have a difference though. Here you see wickedy candles on the monthly time frame. Not this time. I mean, obviously we still have 18 days left to print this candle here on the monthly time frame, but look how bold, engulfing these candles are in 2025. Very different from 2020, but the momentum is literally doing the same thing in 2020, where it's just green candles all day long on the monthly. But this time it's a little different. So I suspect now with time, obviously, they had time for throughout the years. They built their company. They mine. They have revenue coming in. This is showing conviction. How am I going to trade this moving forward? And this is why I want to do the TA. I am going to look exactly on small time frames, and I'm going to show you guys how I traded this. I looked exactly at the SMAs and the EMAs when to get in on this, because typically when you have hot stocks, you want to see what is their pullback area and where is the support area. And I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to trade this, because I will dabble more into this company. I'm going to put a nice little chunk of change, a little extra change on this company, because there's a lot more room to grow, and I want to capture all that liquidity. So if you notice on the EMAs, look at the EMA, the green line. That green line is my 50 EMA, and this blue line is my 50 SMA, okay? But before we even touched the 50 EMA, before that, we were writing literally the 5, the 10, and the 20 EMA. Okay, after October 7th, we were writing this 20 EMA, that red line, okay? We never really broke it, okay? So watch this. 20 EMA bounce, 20 EMA bounce, 20 EMA bounce. And then we had a really bad news on Friday, and we broke below that 20 EMA bounce. But once it broke the 20 EMA, I got in around the 50 EMA and the 50 SMA, and obviously it went completely bonkers. But notice what happened. It was respecting another area of support, that 200 SMA, which is my yellow line. So if I suspect going in tomorrow a pullback or a potential buy opportunity for me, I'm going to keep an eye on another psychological zone area, which is going to be $6. Okay, and I'm going to observe: are we going to respect the EMAs? If we are, well, I'm going to be looking at not the 5, not the 10. I'm going to be looking at the 20 EMA, okay? The 20 EMA, and thus price history shows that every time for the past couple of days, it was right in that red line. So if I'm going to capture the absolute low on this, I'm going to be looking at the 20 EMA. Now, we are inside a ascending scallop, okay? Ascending scallops, typically you hit a obviously key psychological level, but you're gonna get the retracement. But if we do get the retracement, I'm suspecting the $5 area to be the bounce. Okay, this is a hot ticker. It's hot sector. More money is gonna be pouring into this. These are hard to time. These are really hard to time when the pullback's happening, because it can just continue up. Obviously, it's not gonna stay up. But this tomorrow can continue up, and technically into Thursday, Friday if it has, and maybe next week we might get the significant pullback. But right now the trend shift is not yet there. It's not yet there. People are going to FOMO. They'll be like, oh, I missed the opportunity, so I'm going to wait for a pullback. Even if it's minute, they're going to pour in. So I'm going to keep an eye on this moving forward. I'm going to keep an eye on the energy sector, the mining sector. Everything that moves in this watch list, take a look at my right-hand side, I'm going to keep an eye on, because right now This sector is hot. A lot of billions of dollars are pouring into this. Why should you not trade the trend? Trade the trend. The trend is your friend until the end of the trend. I'm trading this. I got in. I took a chance on it. And look, I'm already up on my portfolio. Do the same thing. Not financial advice. But if you want to really capitalize on the opportunity and create generational wealth, this is it. Okay? This is it. They're trying to get rid of the. They're basically trying to get rid of the support from China. We rely on China on their minerals heavily, and the United States says, "Fuck that. We're gonna do our own shit." That's why the shift is happening. This is opportunity presenting itself. So Bitfarm, I'm gonna keep an eye on Bitfarm moving forward. I'm gonna hold on till we get to $10. Everything else, I'm gonna keep talking about energy, data, mining, everything for the next couple of weeks, if not months. This is the opportunity we were looking for. This is conviction. This is the time to actually move away from all the dog shit takers and get into this space because it is booming. Booming. And don't miss out on that. And I'm going to cover that on my channel. All right, folks? So thank you for tuning in. Like the video. Subscribe to my channel. And join the Discord. My Discord, I'm going to be TAing the crap out of it. I'm going to be posting so much stuff on there. So stay tuned for more, folks, because we're not done. Thank you so much for watching.